Hey everybody. Um, wow, I haven't been on YouTube for a while. I've been on YouTube, I just um haven't been making videos, and I want you to know that I definitely have not left the hobby. If anything, I've been metal detecting. I just haven't recorded it. I've been really busy with school and sports and everything, but I've been watching metal detecting videos a lot. I've been, posting on online forums and stuff, and I'm definitely ready to get back. I'm really excited for this spring. I got a lot of places um, to go. I have just a lot of things that hopefully I'll be able to do this summer, which I'm really excited for. One of the things I found while using mapping software is an old schoolhouse from 1876 in my area, very near to where I live. So this video is going to be on how to find old houses in your area to metal detect, and how to do it quite easily. There are a couple things you're going to need. One obviously is the internet. Everybody should have that since they're watching this video right now. You're also going to need Google Earth. You are going to need maps of your area. You are going to need knowledge of the area that you are going to be looking at, and a little bit of patience. So, two of the things that you might not know are Google Earth and maps of your area. Now, Google Earth can be found quite easily uh, just by Googling Google Earth, and you're going to see this right here, download Google Earth. Click on that link. It'll guide you pretty easily, and you'll be able to download Google Earth quite easily and install it from there. Another thing, maps of your area. So basically what you want to do is just Google. It's pretty simple. Just Google old maps, and these are just right here two places that I was looking at. Um, Old maps, and then your area here. And you'll find quite a lot of stuff. I found maps from 1874 from my area all the way up till some topo maps from the 1940s, the early 40s. So really helpful. Um, so yeah, once you have Google Earth installed and get some old maps of your area, I will. You can pause the video here, and I will see you later. Hey guys, so hopefully you've gotten the Google Earth application installed and downloaded and ready to use, and you have your map of the area that you want to use. Okay, so open up Google Earth, and you should just get a big globe, and from there you need to find the area of the general area, very widened, of where you want to search. So the place that I'm searching is Middlesex Township, Butler County, Pennsylvania. So um, I found again, you need to kind of have a knowledge of the area. Generally, it just makes it a lot easier to navigate and find where things are, and that definitely becomes more important later on in this. So I found the county, which is Butler, and I know that the township is down here in the southern middle, and I know it's generally in this area. So what you want to do? Hopefully you live where you're looking, or you have a somewhat good amount of knowledge of where this is. Otherwise, it's going to be difficult, but it is definitely possible to overlay the map image on here. So once you're in this kind of close or proximity of the live map, what you want to do is every Google Earth application has this over here. this thing called My Places, and this is just a file reservoir for folders. And what we're going to do is create a folder, and you'll be able to open up Google Earth and get back to this and use this in the future for research. So what you want to do is right click on it, go to add folder, and you can just call this whatever, the town and the date of the map, so call it Middlesex 1874, and then just hit done or OK. So you can see these two top icons here are actually from stuff I was doing before, just fiddling around with it. But the file that you just created will be right here, or up top if it's your first one. You're going to right click on it, and you're going to go to add, and then you're going to go to image overlay. So once here, I just like to call it the date, so 1874. Then you want to go to browse, and wherever you save the file at, I know I saved mine to the desktop, and make sure you know what it's called. So Middlesex 1874 right there, open it up, and you'll see it's pretty, it covers the map though, so you can't see what's underneath it. So there's a transparency bar right here. I like to keep it at about half transparency. Wow, that seems to be the best for me. Okay, and then just hit OK. So basically, this isn't right. This isn't on the right way. It's not gonna be right directly on where you want it. And excuse me. Unfortunately, the only way to move this around is to right click on the image, not the file that created the image. It has this little icon of two squares on top of each other, the image overlay file, and you're gonna go to properties, and this thing's gonna come up, and just put that off to the side, because to be able to move and edit this image, you need to have that up. I know, kind of annoying, but that's how it is. So basically, you just need to find a feature or know a feature that's kind of distinguishable, like the way roads go, like a cross in the roads, and hopefully they will exist on the map. Or if you live in a city, it's going to be pretty easy. It should be, because of the roads and stuff. Should all be the same, and the houses, and you'll be able to see houses that were older in your city, and who lived there before. And you can see all these. This is in the country, and you can see all these houses have, names. These are probably mostly farms and stuff. You can see the space between these. These are like 300 acres of space. But anyway, so for example, I know this is a cross in the roads, and I know that that's a location that I know of. And look right here, there's the cross in the roads, and that's way up there. So what we need to do is drag that so it overlays that. So basically, if this is right where the cross is, you need to keep your eye on it at the same time. And this is where the 1874 map has it. So let me drag that down. Okay, and it's a little off still. And I'm going to explain this later. Okay, so that's on pretty well. Now, you're going to see, okay, so look, a lot of this stuff's off. You're going to see a lot of similarities in the road bends and stuff. So I'm going to let this, I'm going to keep this here, and you guys can pause the video. And, oh, by the way, whenever you get it to where you want it, make sure you bring this out and hit OK, and that will save it to where you want it. So before I go though, I want to note, obviously not everything's going to be on. This is way over here, this is right here. You can see, look, like this is the curve in the road here, and they have it down here. So stuff's going to be different. You can see this kind of bump in the road here is down here, and it's kind of screwed up. It can confuse you. But I'm going to show you how to deal with that to find houses later on. So I'm just going to hit OK, and I'm going to let you guys go ahead and do that. And if you're not doing this along with me, you can just play the video on, but I'm going to pause it right now. So good luck, and you can resume this once you've done that. Alright guys, so you should have it pretty well lined up by now, and the next thing that we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to kind of deal with the fact that a lot of this stuff is off. So, like I said earlier, it looks lined up here, but it's going to be off in other places. So, say we want to find out where this guy lived, this A. Dunbar guy. What we have to do is kind of use you always want to use the roads as kind of measuring or orientation units. So again, we're gonna basically be editing this and dragging this picture around. So So essentially what we want to do, oh, and another thing, you want to be positioned up, down, and you can do that by using this, and you also want to be positioned north, because this map is meant to be taken up, down. Okay. So we want to find where this A. Dunbar guy lives. So what you want to do is we can see here that this little bump in the road is this little bump in the road, but it's kind of off here because their mapping's off. So basically what we want to do is kind of keep an eye on that up there while we're moving this. Okay, it's a little bit better. We can maybe position a little more. What do you guys think? I don't know, it looks about good. Alright, so once you have it about where you want it, what you want to do is look at how the old map is distorted versus the live map. So basically we can tell that this is that bump right there in the road, right here. And there's kind of a bump here, and then it goes and intersects, and you can kind of see that in the map right there. But this is off up here, but this is on down here. So how do we know exactly where this house should be? This requires some thinking, some critical thinking. So essentially what you're going to do is imagine that it's right. So if this is here, you want to think about where this bump should be. So this bump's going to be about up here. If we adjusted this, the house is going to be more in this area up here. So you can kind of see how it tilts. So if we move this, this is going to be tilted, so the house is going to be about up in here. And if you look at how this map is accurate enough, because if you give it a radius, okay, so let's say the house is somewhere in this radius, somewhere in a big area like that, you can just go there with a detector and look. But what I like to do is say, okay, I'm going to say the house is about right here, because when I rotate, if I were to rotate this, that would kind of shift the house up to about right there. Okay, somewhere right there, a little bit above it. So what I'm gonna do, and a lot of times these are in the woods, and that's kind of better because you don't have to deal with structures and stuff. This is actually a golf course right here. But what I'm gonna do is hit cancel on this, and you can see everything's gonna get screwed up. But I'm gonna say that the house is right here because that's what we thought, right? So what you're gonna do is there's a really nifty feature up here. It's a pin. It's called a place mark. Click on that. Call it whatever you want. 1874 home site 1. And you can change the style and the color of everything, and you can add this stuff like that. So you're just gonna hit OK, and it puts it down. Now that isn't even in the right place. So what you do actually is go back into properties and just kind of move it. So what we said it was about right there. So something really cool is this actually displays the coordinates, the latitude and longitudinal coordinates, and you can put this in a GPS, or if you have an app on your smartphone, this will literally take you right to where you put this pin in real life. So that's extremely useful. So you can just hit OK, and now you have, even though this is back to the old way with it lined up here, you have it right now where this house site you estimated it to be, which is right there. So you're gonna, to kind of follow this up, you're gonna go there and you're gonna detect for iron. Just be smart, because obviously this is, if the site was there in 1874, it could have been built in the 50s, in the 1850s. So you're going to be looking for square nails, really old farming equipment, stuff like that, and a lot of iron, and also flowers, flowers that seem to be wild. Obviously, old big sandstone blocks for the pieces of the house. So these are things that indicate where the house actually was, and once you're in that area, you'll know that the house was there, and you can stick to that area. And that's pretty much it, guys. So I hope this video helped you out. This is what I do. This is the best way that I've ever found to locate old home sites. So I really hope this helped you out. Comment, like, if you like the video. I'll love to hear your comments in the section below the video. So yeah, I think that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching, especially if you made it to the end. I know this is long, but there's a lot of information to cram in there. So thank you guys so much. I'm looking forward to making more videos. So yeah, see you guys in the future.